Welcome to this sweet, gentle, slow yoga flow where we're going to be doing poses that are either seated or close to the ground. It's going to be very relaxing, and it's a great practice to do sometime if you don't have a lot of time and you just want to relax and chill out and not put a lot of effort into the practice. So let's begin in child's pose. Separate your knees about rib distance apart. Stretch your arms forward and let your forehead rest on the floor. Focus on your breath moving in and out through your nose. And on each inhale, feel your ribs press out into your thighs. Lift up through your back. And with each exhale, feel a little bit of softening. Now come up onto your finger pads. Lift your shoulders away from the floor and relax your shoulders. Keep focusing on your breath, moving in and out. Maybe even slow your breath down a little bit and soften the feeling of your breath. And slowly walk your hands over to the right and stretch your left hand. So you can either rest it on top of the right hand or you're just kind of reaching past your right hand. And tilt your ribs, a little bit left ribs toward the floor, right ribs lifting, so you're twisting a little bit to the right. And come back to center, and on your next exhale, twist a little bit to the left. And center yourself over your leg, over your right leg. And start to slowly walk your hands back through center and over to the left. Maybe you can rest your right hand on top of the left. If you can't, that's fine. Again, focus on your breath, moving in and out slowly. And you can twist a little bit to the left. And then you could twist a little bit to the right. And come back to center. Walk your hands back to center. And bring your right hand behind your back. And twist to your right. And take the right hand and slide it underneath the left arm, reaching across to the left and lowering the right side of your head to the mat. And one more breath here. And next exhale, pull your right hand out, stretch your right hand forward, bring your left hand behind your back. A little twist to the left. And reach your left hand all the way over to the right. Lowering the left side of your head to the floor, left shoulder to the floor. On your next exhale, release your left hand, stretch it forward, coming up onto your fingertips. And inhale, round forward, lower your palms to the floor, and lift your hips and slide back to child's pose. And exhale, reach back. See how much movement you can feel in your spine. Nice spinal waves. Next time you come forward into tabletop, bring your right hand behind your back again and twist to the right. And release your right arm up toward the sky. And thread it underneath your left arm, lowering the right side of your head to the floor again. This time you could stretch your left arm forward and your left leg back. You could bring your left hand behind your back again if you like. Or you could do big sweeping circles here. And bring your left hand back by your shoulder and your face, and either slide your left foot out to the side, or you could pick it up and place it down, and maybe your hand might be able to reach your foot. If not, it might be able to reach your calf or your ankle, or not even reach at all. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. You can move your left arm wherever you like. And bring your left hand back. Bring your right foot a little bit over to the left. And start to sit back so that your right foot lands on the inside of your left leg, and bow forward over your left leg. You could take this opportunity to massage your foot. Maybe spread the toes apart from each other. On your next inhale, sweep your right arm up and behind you, and sweep your left arm over and across, lifting your hips up, maybe even bringing your hand to the back of your head. And lower your hips back down again. And come forward back into your tabletop, but coming onto your forearms. And step your left leg back, and just do a few cat-cows here. Come back up onto your hands. Bring your left hand behind your back. Take a big twist to the left. Release your left arm up. And then thread it underneath and over to the right. You can extend your right leg, extend your right arm if you want. Or bring your hand behind your back, or do big circles. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. Now we're going to bring our right leg out to the side. So either slide it across, or you could pick your leg up, swing it across, maybe grab your foot or your ankle with your left hand. You could do little pelvic tilts here. You could do some internal and external rotation of your hips in a very small way. So not a lot of movement here. And start to walk your right hand back. Bring your left foot over to the right a little bit. And you can hold your foot or let it go. And just slide back so that now your left foot is on the inside of your right leg, and bow forward over your right leg. Again, it's an opportunity to massage your foot. And just get in there, maybe massage in between the metatarsal heads. Maybe massage along the 3 arches of your foot. You could flex and extend your toes. And then swing your left hand behind you, sweep your right arm across, lift your hips up. And lower back down again. Come forward into your tabletop. And just circle your ribs around in a nice big circle. Reverse the direction of the circle. Let's come to a seated position. Make yourself super comfortable. So you could sit up on a blanket or a pillow or a yoga block. And we'll do a little bit of shoulder work. So bringing your palms, facing your palms up, reach your right arm across and over to the left. And then swing your arm out to the side, bend your wrist and your elbow, circle your hand over your head, internally rotate your shoulder with the palm still facing up, and then swivel the wrist and come back to the starting place. Reach your left arm across to the right, swing it around behind you, bend the elbow and the wrist and sweep it out to the side and circle back. And we'll do one more each side. Just feeling that nice range of motion happening in your shoulders. Opening up some space. And relax your hands on your thighs. And we'll do a little bit of lymphatic massage. So take your right hand and massage above your left collarbone and the top of the left collarbone. And then do some little circular motions here. A little gentle tapping. And same thing with the other side. Massage your right collarbone, especially above the collarbone. Just a gentle touch here. And then a little circular motion, a little tapping. And take your hands and separate the third and fourth fingers and slide your fingers up around the back of your ears and down right to this little indentation between the base of the skull and the edge of the jaw. And do some light circles there. And just repeat that a few more times. Again, this is a really light touch. Then just gently pull that energy down to your collarbone again. And take your right hand and massage your left shoulder on the inside and the armpit and all around here. And some little circular motions with your finger pads. And gentle tapping. Other side. Same thing here. Some stroking, some circles, a little gentle tapping. And now bring your hands to your belly, and you can move back and forth with the palms next to each other, or the palms on top of each other, or you could do circles in the direction of digestion. And maybe some gentle tapping in this area. And lean back and massage your inner groin area. A little circling action, a little tapping. And massage the back of your knees. Back and forth, little circles. Gentle tapping. And now let's come onto our backs. So slowly lower down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And do some big circles. Giving your low back a little gentle massage. And then circling in the opposite direction. Open your arms out to the side and shift your hips to the right. Bring your knees up in a 90-degree angle and twist your knees over to the left. Lowering your legs all the way to the ground. You can always support your legs on a pillow or a block. You can turn your head to the right. And just stay here, feeling your breath moving in and out. We'll stay here a few more breaths. And gently pull your right hip back to the floor to come onto your back. Lower your feet down, shift your hips to the left, pick your legs back up, and twist to your right, turning your head to the left. Let yourself relax here. Bring your hips back down, coming back to center. Center your hips and your shoulders on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Then open your knees about as wide as your rib cage. Bring your arms in between your knees. So you can grab your feet with your hands or your ankles. And just externally rotate the hips so the toes point out, the knees point out. Then internally rotate so the knees hug in and the feet become more parallel. You can go back and forth a couple more times like that. Just feeling that movement in your hip joint. And that's it. Later, let your legs relax your knees. Maybe get a little closer to the floor. And that will activate this. So push your feet into your hands and pull down with your hands. So you feel your whole body engaging. And keep that and begin to gently just rock a little bit from side to side. Keep pressing up with your feet, pulling down with your hands. Hug your knees in towards your elbows. And then let everything relax. Release your feet, let your feet float up, let your arms float up, coming into a dead bug pose. Make sure that the back of your shoulders is on the floor, that it's not lifted off the floor, but it's flat on the floor. Then you could begin to circle your hands and your ankles together. And reverse the circles. And you could flex and extend back and forth. And internally and externally rotate. And then just let your arms and legs be still. Almost like a little mini savasana with your arms and legs floating up in the air. And you're welcome to stay here a little longer, either in dead bug pose or lowering your legs and arms to the floor, having a little more of a savasana. If you're ready to come out, you can hold the back of your legs and just do some gentle rocking back and forth. And come on up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope that you feel relaxed and yet at the same time like invigorated and ready to get on with your day or whatever else you're doing, or you might want to just keep mellowing out, and this could be a great practice to do before bed. But I would love it if you would leave me a comment and let me know how you feel after this practice. I hope that you're subscribed and hit the like button, share this with your friends, and see you again soon. Bye.